welcome to Pinoy Guard, where we bring you the latest, most important defense updates for the Philippines and the Indo-Pacific region. Today, we break exciting news. The future BRP Diego Silang, the second Jose Rizal-class frigate to be fully constructed in South Korea, has just completed sea trials and is on track for delivery to the Philippine Navy in the third quarter of 2025. And that's not all. In a strategic double milestone, the delivery will coincide with the official launching of a brand new offshore patrol vessel, the OPV HDP-2200, a symbol of the Philippines' growing maritime reach and naval self-reliance. Before we continue our discussion, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Pinoy Guard, and hit the notification bell. Every click supports truth and sovereignty in Southeast Asia. Part 1. The BRP Diego Silang, tested and ready. The BRP Diego Silang FFG-07 is no ordinary ship. As the sister ship of the BRP Miguel Malvar FFG-06, she belongs to the improved batch of Jose Rizal-class frigates. Constructed by Hyundai Heavy Industries (HHI) under the Horizon 2 phase of the Philippine Navy's modernization program, Diego Silang represents a leap forward in combat capability. Having just completed a crucial round of sea trials in Ulsan, South Korea, the vessel has passed propulsion tests, weapons integration checks, and combat systems stress evaluations. These tests simulate wartime conditions, ensuring the ship's radar, sonar, and weapons systems perform in perfect unison at sea. This includes her upgraded combat management system, the Hanwha Naval Shield Baseline 4, offering better situational awareness, shorter response times, and seamless interoperability with allied naval forces in the Indo-Pacific region. Part 2. What's new in the Diego Silang class? Compared to the original Jose Rizal and Antonio Luna, the Malvar and Silang variants include a host of upgrades. Fully integrated vertical launch system, VLS, an 8-cell missile launcher space pre-installed for quick arming. The Turkish Deniz close-in weapon system, CIWS, a key improvement for countering missile and drone attacks. Enhanced radar and sensor suites for greater maritime domain awareness. While previous frigates were configured with fitted for but not with systems, the Diego Silang enters service with a much higher baseline combat readiness. This is not just another ship. It is a deterrent, a floating guardian prepared for missions ranging from anti-submarine warfare to maritime patrols in the contested South China Sea. Part 3. Symbolism in the name. Diego Silang lives on. Why the name Diego Silang? Because resistance lives on. Diego Silang was a revolutionary leader who stood up to colonial rule. Today, his name sails once again, this time in defense of Philippine sovereignty, not on horseback, but as a warship capable of standing against modern-day aggressors. In 2025, as the South China Sea remains under tension due to China's illegal claims and militarized outposts in the Calayan Island Group, the Diego Silang will be a symbol of strength and pride. Part 4. OPV HDP-2200, the next launch. As the Diego Silang is delivered, the stage will be set for another major event, the official launching of the OPV HDP-2200, the first in a series of 6 offshore patrol vessels being built by Hyundai Heavy Industries for the Philippine Navy. This launch will mark a new phase in patrol, interdiction, and humanitarian operations. Unlike frigates, these OPVs are multi-role workhorses, designed not only for surveillance and easy enforcement, but also for search and rescue, maritime law enforcement, and disaster response. Key features of the OPV HDP-2200. Length: 94.4 meters helicopter deck with hangar for medium lift choppers, advanced sensors for maritime domain awareness, remote-controlled 76mm main gun, and secondary weapon systems, modular design for mission-specific loadouts. Once launched, It will undergo harbor trials, systems calibration, and at-sea endurance testing before its expected delivery in 2026. Part 5. A Navy for a New Era. With the arrival of the BRP Miguel Malvar in April 2025 and the BRP Diego Silang to follow just months later, the Philippine Navy is accelerating its transition into a modern, multi-domain force. This growth is no longer theoretical, it's happening now. The Navy is increasing patrol frequency in the West Philippine Sea. It is conducting more bilateral and multilateral drills with allies. And with each new delivery, frigate, corvette, or patrol vessel, the message becomes clearer. The Philippines is no longer the weakest link in Southeast Asia. It is becoming a maritime force to be respected. Part 6. Strategic Timing. Why Q3 2025 matters. The third quarter of 2025 is more than a delivery window, it's a statement of timing. By aligning the delivery of the BRP Diego Silang with the launching of the OPV HDP-2200, the Philippine Navy is showcasing momentum and coordination. It sends a message to regional observers and potential adversaries that the armed forces of the Philippines is serious about scaling up capacity on land, air, and sea. This timing also reflects improved coordination with South Korean shipbuilders who have maintained an aggressive construction schedule despite global supply chain issues. Part 7. Financial Commitment and Modernization Goals. The delivery and launch are not just technical feats, they represent significant national investments. The contract for the new frigates, worth over 30 billion pesos, was signed in 2021. The OPV contract, also with HHI, is worth an additional 30 billion pesos, covering 6 ships. These ships are funded under the revised AFP Modernization Program, RAFP, specifically Horizon 2 and Horizon 3, which stretch from 2018 to 2032. Defense spending now hovers near 1.5% of GDP, still modest by regional standards, but a critical shift from decades of underinvestment. Part 8. A bigger Navy for a hotter region. Let's not ignore the elephant in the room, the South China Sea. China continues to harass Filipino fishing boats. It deploys maritime militia in disputed zones, and it challenges Philippine sovereignty daily in waters that are legally ours. With the Diego Silang, the Miguel Malvar, and the upcoming HDP-2200 OPVs, the Philippines is building a credible response force, not to provoke war, but to assert rightful claims and defend national interest. The age of wooden boats and outgunned patrols is over. This is the age of radar-guided firepower, layered surveillance, and cooperative deterrence. Closing message. As the Diego Silang prepares for her maiden voyage under the Philippine flag, and as the new OPV is lowered into the sea for the first time, we at Pinoy Guard ask you, are we ready to embrace the future of a modern, sovereign, and resilient maritime force? Because readiness is no longer optional. It is the duty of every Filipino who believes in peace through strength. This is not just about ships. It's about legacy, deterrence, and defending the freedoms of generations to come. Call to action. If you believe in our mission to strengthen Philippine maritime awareness and national defense, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Pinoy Guard, and hit the notification bell. Every click supports truth and sovereignty in Southeast Asia.